The most important thing, though, I think out of everything I have just talked about, the most important thing, and I'm hoping I'm not boring you guys with this, but I really do want to keep you guys safe, is a plan of attack, a plan or a route home, okay? If you're married, talk to your wife about it. Hey, listen, babe, I got thinking about it. If something were to ever happen to me and I end up having to walk home, this is the route I'm going to take, all right? If I can't take that route, I'm going to take this route. All right. Have 2 or 3 plans set aside. Put them in the closet. So that way, if something were to happen and she's like, oh, shit, well, she has a plan of attack. She knows where to go looking for you.
Where to go looking. Yeah, exactly. That
she can drive and be like, all right, hey, you know what? Okay. So they say on the news that this happened, this earthquake or fire, whatever happened in this area. Okay. So I know I can go to this area and start looking for him because I know this is the route he's going to end up taking. All right. 2, 3 routes. That way you have multiple locations in which you can be. And when you get to a safe place, just park it right then and there. You know she's coming. Just fucking park it. All right. So that's and if you wanted to go a little more expensive, this was just a very, very cheap, something you can throw in the back of your car. You can throw in your bag. But if you want to go a little bit more expensive, you can get what's known as a GPS tracker. Throw it in your knapsack, throw it in your wallet, whatever you want to do. That way your wife, all she has to do is pull up the website if she has the capability, and they know exactly where you are. All right. That's my spiel. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much.
No,
like
actually,
I said, I just want to keep you guys safe.
Actually, no, it's pretty interesting. Pretty, because some of us that live out here in the boonies, I mean, the road to
right.
Traveling to work. I mean, that's almost an hour for me every day.
And now imagine something happens and you got to walk that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's might not even be a day's journey. That might be a 2-day thing. So now you got to hunker down for the night.
Yeah, you have to think about that. I mean, because 40 miles might not be anything when you're driving, but if you got
when you're walking,
if you're walking them, that's a totally different animal right there.
And this is after having worked a 10-hour day.
And then you need to have protection because out in the desert, right there's coyotes, there's
right, there's all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So it's just small things, just something small to think about. A gallon of water, like I said, 59 cents. A tarp, you can buy those $4 or $5 at Walmart. So you're up to $5.50. Let's say you go with pepper spray. That's what, $5 to $10, depending on the size you get. Let's say you get the keychain one, $5. You're up to $10.50. Your footwear is going to be a little expensive, but you're going to get more than use out of it. All right. So I'm thinking maybe $70 for a pair of shoes. All right. So you're up to about $80, $90. First aid kit, I'm going to go $10 because you can probably fit most of that from your medicine cabinet at home.
Yep.
Plan of attack is free. Your food, 2-3 packs of ramen noodles, and a cook kit, maybe an old pot that you don't use anymore. So you're up to 40 cents. Medicine, you're already paying for that. A flashlight, okay, $5, and a lighter, maybe $2-3 from the gas station. $110 spread out over 6 months, and 70 of that is on a pair of shoes.
That's not too bad.
And now you have everything you need to get home. Don't get too romantic about it. It's not that big. Don't do it. Don't put it out there like that. You know what I mean? Don't get it in your head like, oh, the people on TV on Discovery Channel said I need this $200 knife, and you know what? I need a $4,000 tent, and I need armored plating on my vehicle. And no, stop.
That's just product placement right there.
Right. That's 90% of what that is on TV is product placement. And listen, some of these guys I'm telling you to check out, they'll do some of that product placement. They're going to be like, hey, I got this knife from so-and-so. It's a excellent knife, but it's also $500,
Yeah.
And Drop Ford Survival, he's like, all right, so keep hearing about these Altoid tin survival kits. I'm going to put it to the test. You know what I mean? So check it out. Do your research. Find somebody, you know what I mean? And if you can squeeze in there in your finances, if you can squeeze in some kind of a self-defense class once or twice a week, then do it. Try to jump on that, all right? But like I said, we're living paycheck to paycheck. That shit's fucking $100,
Yeah, I know. And not only that, I mean, when you live paycheck to paycheck, sometimes you don't have the time.
Right. Yeah, I know I don't.
I know it's one of those deals where, yeah, if I have the time, that means I'm not working. So, and if I'm not working, that means I don't have money. So it's catch-22. But yeah.
So I hope I didn't waste too much of your guys' time. It wasn't necessarily the funniest or the most relaxing topic. At the same time, I hope I didn't put you guys to sleep.
It was very informative, man. It's like Professor K-Dogg definitely did his homework on this one, and
it's something I'm passionate about. I'm very, very passionate about. I mean, being that I am a father, I am a husband.
Well, yeah,
I I strongly believe it's my job as the man of the house. Y'all can hate me. I get it. I'm not supposed to be like that, but in my eyes, I'm the man of the house. My job is to protect the family. Period. And that was the way I was raised. It was the way I was brought up and taught for my grandfather and both of them. So, like I said, it's something I'm passionate about. I think it's a lot of fun.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like I said, we are as man of the house. I mean, it's our job to protect our families, and it's
one of the cool things is when you start getting into this, it's kind of like going down a rabbit hole in a weird way. But if you start talking about it at work, you may find that you're not just the only one. There might be others that I can almost guarantee you there's others at your work or your family members or whatever that have the same mindset. And what's really wild is once this happens, once you find somebody, you now have a community.
Yeah.
And this community, you guys can learn from each other. And before long, you guys are rocking it out,
Yeah. No, and it's basically, I mean, it's like when we go to work at the end of the shift, we want to go home.
Right. All of us do.
We want to make sure that we and the people we're working with go home.
Right. Yeah. I always said, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what it takes to get home. I will bite your dick off if I have to. I'm going home.
That's one way of putting it, but yeah.
No, I don't know how the fuck I got into a situation where I got to bite somebody's dick off to go home.
Yeah, some mysteries are best left unsolved,
I'm willing to do it. Talking about watching this shit on TV. There's that one TV show on I think it's Discovery Channel, Naked and Afraid, where they got to go out in the fucking Africa and shit and survive for a week naked. They get one tool.
Wow.
And the one question I keep asking, name me one scenario that you got yourself into where you end up in a fucked up 500 mile from the nearest town or house, period. Okay, that in and of itself is fucking crazy. 2, you're fucking naked. Listen, I don't care.
Naked?
Let's say butt naked. Nothing.
And this is some kind of survival show.
Right, it's on Discovery Channel. They blur out the privates, but, yep, they go out there, man and woman, gotta go out there, and they get one tool, whether it be a pot or a knife or something, and they gotta survive for 7 fucking days.
They gotta survive for 7 days.
Naked. Butt naked. Now, horrible scenario. Plane crashes. You're in the middle of nowhere. Get it. I understand it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you at least have your chones on?
Or if not, you imagine the plane crash, there must be all kinds of debris everywhere. You might find clothes from other people and,
Right. Wouldn't you at least have a motherfucking sock on?
Yes, whatever works, yeah.
How the fuck? What kind of scenario do you get yourselves in where you're fucking naked?
The Discovery Channel, huh?
Right. And listen, if you're into survival, it's kind of cool to see the way these guys try to do it, all right? Having start from nothing, start from scratch, and just go forward, all right? Making some clothes. They got to hunt food. They got to, make a shelter, all this kind of stuff. And on top of it, they, of course, pair each other with people that they don't really get along with. So there's that drama effect as well. But it's not a bad show.
So to add spice to let's pair them up with someone they can't stand. And they got to work together and survive.
Right. And they butt naked.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Really? Really? Bless you, by the way, motherfucker.
Thank you.
How do we get to that point?
I didn't turn off the mic for this one.
Hey, let it go. Let it go. So, yeah, interesting show. Careful on getting into this survival shit. It is kind of a rabbit hole. But listen, keep your family safe. You know, if nothing else, at least you can catch the next episode of us.
Yeah, that's important.
Because that is the most important thing.
We need you to subscribe to our YouTube channels, the Spreaker account, and word of mouth. Definitely, you need to tell other motherfuckers that we exist.
Right. Go check out those guys I talked about on YouTube. If you're bored at work or whatever, most of the videos are 5-10 minutes. It gets you out the door.
Work?
Yeah, fuck it.
When you're at home, wink, wink.
Yeah.
And you don't do that at work. You know, we don't encourage you to do that kind of stuff at work because, well, we just don't.
Yeah, certainly don't do it at work on company time.
No, definitely not.
Company time's for pooping.
I heard some people that do TikTok videos on. I just heard, I don't know. Anyway,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep. Alrighty. No, man. Hey, it's been an awesome show. I mean, very informative, very funny at the beginning. I mean, that guy with the Washington Police Department, that's just too funny. Right.
Like the stones on that guy.
Yeah.
Like I would love to hang out with him because he.
I would like to know what the outcome is if they showed leniency because he did turn himself in. Now, they don't say what kind of loose ends was he tying up.
I don't know, but he was planning to. It sounded like he was planning to spend 30 days in a pokey. So.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I need to go get myself laid, so I'm going to.
Yeah, I need to go do that. I need to pay my rent, so I have someplace.
I need to do this, that, and that because 30 days is a long time.
Did you just say bunny ranch?
No.
Oh.
Where's your freaking mind, dude? Come on, seriously. Gosh.
Is that place even open anymore?
I don't know. Is it? I mean, I know the dude died, and funny enough, he died, and he was running for some kind of political thing, and even though he died, he still got elected.
Got elected when he died.
Yeah, apparently he died like 14 days before election day.
Right.
And then I guess that either they didn't notify voters or I don't know what the hell happened, but somehow he managed to get elected. It's funny because I had a list. He's not the only one that's managed to do that, to get elected after dying. There's been other candidates.
I read about that, and I reached out to a good, one of my best friends in the entire world. I reached out to him, who happens to be a high school history teacher. And I reached out to him. Adam, if you're out there, what up, dude? And he informed me that this happens actually quite often. This is a very, very common thing to happen.
Yeah, I had at least 15 names of 15 different people that, while running for public office, I guess they passed and either nobody informed the voters or something weird happened there, or it was within days. People.
Right. Where
a lot of the times,
a lot of mail-in ballots where they do early. The ballots have already been mailed in.
Yeah, stuff like that, and eventually these dead people got elected to office. Only in America.
I guess one could say it's better than what we get. But
I guess. Alrighty, man. So I guess.
Well, I guess it's been a great episode. Like I said, I went off on a little bit of a tangent, so if I bothered you or bored y'all, I apologize, motherfucker. But fuck it, it's my motherfucking show too.
Hey, why not?
Why not? Listen, I don't know. Every now and then I'm going to get a bug up my ass and fucking want to say some shit.
And that's the beauty about this show. I mean, we're not tied up to just, one subject. We can talk about just about anything. The only thing we do stay off is politics, religion, and...
your mom. What? Oh.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Remember that old school shit? Like, oh, he just talked to what is like, get off of mama's because I just got off of yours, motherfucker. Sorry, that was way back east. That was a thing that went around for a long time.
Yeah, but that your mom thing,
that old motherfucker's out there.